If you want a zombie bunny or a pussycat mummy, a vampire froggy or a skeleton-y doggy, if you want to lease a beer mouse or a yeti for your fear house, do you crave a franken sheep or a creature from the deep? Well, there's a place where you can go, you know, where all the crawly creepies are on show. Oh, yeah? Transylvania! Pet Shop! Transylvania! Pet Shop! Welcome to the Transylvania Pet Shop. How may I help you? Shh! Please, Mommy.
Oh, Siddykins, I've lost my little coochie sonny wunny.
This is embarrassing. I'm only getting married. I'll still come and see you. Oh, shut up, please, someone.
And now we come to the most important part of the proceedings. Dr. Sidney Hieronymus Algernon Zitbag, do you take Sinister Exorcista for your lawful wedded wife? Or do you take Bimbella Exorcista for your lawful wedded wife?
Do I have to make up my mind right now?
It is traditional, I'm afraid. Sinister or Bimbella? 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 Sinister or Bimbella?
Oh, no, you don't, Siddykins. You've just had your dinner. We don't want you filling up on nice, sweet, sticky cakes, do we?
No, we mustn't do anything quite so enjoyable, must we? Well, I mustn't keep you, Mommy. I'm sure you've got a bingo game to go to, or someone else to fuss over.
I can stay if you want, Siddykins.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. You go home. There's a nice Mommy.
Oh, right. Bye-bye then. The Siddykins love his mummy.
Yes. Good night, Mommy. At last. Now I can get back to the laboratory. A customer. Welcome to the Transylvania Pet Shop, sir. How may I help you?
Lou Pigaroo, super salesperson extraordinaire. Here's my card. Ow!
Look, I'm sorry, but I never buy anything on my front doorstep.
And have I got a bargain for you? Well, yes, I have, actually. Especially if you're looking for a super-duper photocopying machine. This is the very latest model on the market. Very easy payment terms. Ow!
Are you completely deaf? Read my lips. I do not buy anything on the doorstep.
I'll give you time to think it over. Woo!
I do so enjoy gardening, sister dear. Especially when everything in the garden's so lovely. I'll just plant this poison ivy over here, shall I? Yes, I think that's the perfect place for it. Ew! Weeds! And sprouting up all over our nice garden. They've ruined it. Roses. Yuck! Tulips. Double yuck! Oh, Sinister, what are we going to do about our garden?
I've done it, Doc. I've scattered these quick-grown, nice flower seeds all over the exorcist's garden. And guess what? They work.
Of course they do, Horrifido, my bone brain buddy. I concocted them in this very laboratory.
But why did you want me to plant those seeds in the first place?
I shall reveal all. The exorcists love gardening, but the sort of plants they love to tend are things like poison ivy or Venus flytraps.
Not nice plants like tulips and roses.
Exactly! So they'll phone me up, explain the problem, ask me to get rid of them, and be forever in my debt. Any second now. Oh, well, hello, my dears. Really? Really? Oh, how awful. But of course, I'd be delighted to get rid of those weeds. See you in 2 shakes of a Tyrannosaurus's tail. Toodle-pip.
You're actually volunteering to do the gardening, Doc.
Except I'm not actually going to do the gardening, Horrifido. My newest creation is Moltergeist. A mole with a difference.
This I've got to see.
Never fear! Sydney's here! You lush as lovely as you.
Oh, Sydney, look at these horrible weeds.
Don't worry, I'll soon sort them out.
You haven't brought a spade with you, though.
Who needs a spade when you've got Poltergeist, the gardener's friend?
Thank you, Sydney. We're forever in your debt.
Told you so.
Zitbag, I want a word with you!
Oh, no, Officer Deadbeat. What does that pathetically pea-brained policeman want now? Oh, Officer Deadbeat, always a pleasure to see you. How may I help you?
I want a word with you, Zitbag, about the terms and conditions of your lease.
Yes, but not here. Excuse us, Sinister Bimbella. Duty calls. You'd take it, wouldn't you, Deadbeat? You'd take my last few Transylvanian zlotys.
I'm collecting this money as a fine for not paying your last fine, Zitbag.
Well, if you take all this, you'll leave me zlotyless. Listen to reason.
I'm listening to that. Did you hear screams?
No? Oh, those are my last zlotys.
Tough. But since I'm feeling generous, I'll leave you with 1. In fact, it's the law.
Gelatinous green globules. Isn't it enough to make you want to scream, Horrifido?
Well, not me personally, but it does sound like the exorcist is screaming, though.
So it does. Don't worry, Bimbella, Sinister. Leave it to your Sydney to sort you out. Quick, Horrifido, to the Zitmobile. Fear not, my damsels. Your savior is here to save you. Hold on, dear exorcisters. I saved you from falling down a hole, and is this the thanks I get?
Yes, we're still covered in mud, aren't we? And look at our garden, Sydney. It's ruined. Thanks to that ridiculous mole creature you set loose.
What? My lovely teeny weeny little motorgeist? Please, my dears, don't be absurd. He's only mole-sized. He couldn't possibly have caused such devastation.
He can if he's that size, Doc.
Motorgeist? Is that you? Well, he must have got fatter eating all the plant stems and roots and things underground. But you can't possibly hold me responsible for that.
We can hold you responsible for all of this. You let him burrow and destroy our garden.
No, my advances are spurned. What am I going to do, Fido?
Darken up, Doc. You could start by rebuilding the garden. Or what's left of it.
You still here?
Why, yes. Have you changed your mind?
Just wait here a minute. Say you go, some bunny. Gardening to do. Now then, you were saying?
I wondered if you'd changed your mind.
No, my mind's still made up. I am going to kick you off the premises. Now to get somebody started on getting that garden into shape. I don't believe it! He's done it!
The garden's back to normal.
Well done, somebody. The exorcisters will be delighted. Yoo-hoo, Bimbella, Sinister, come and see what I've done.
Look, Sydney, I thought we told you to Sinister. The garden. It's back the way it was. Dangerous plants, decaying compost heaps. Why, it's as attractive as ever. Well, yes, I suppose it is. But you've still got a long way to go before you get back in our good books.
Would expensive chocolates help?
They certainly would. And incidentally, we're sick and tired of you trying to romance both of us. You're going to have to come to a decision, my sister or me. Until then, no more kissy-kissy. I'm afraid I'm sticking with Sister Sinister on this, Sydney.
Great greasy globules.
Would expensive chocolates help?
You and your big mouth. Well, you'd better buy the chocolates anyway. But they also want me to make my mind up and decide which of them I'm going to romance. Double globules. Oh, what a toughie. They're both as delightful as the other. Now, what am I going to do?
What in Transylvania is going on? Whenever something weird's going on in Transylvania, I bet I can guess who caused it. Zitbag, I've come attention!
Here you are, Doc. I've bought the expensive chocolates with the last of your money, like you said.
1 box? 1 measly box?
Well, you did say to buy expensive ones, and you only gave me 1 crumpled, slotty note, so...
Brilliant. 1 box of chocolates, 2 sisters to please. So which one do I choose, Bimbella or Sinister? You're as much use as this photocopying machine.
Shame you couldn't use it to duplicate the box of chocolates, because then you'd have 2 boxes.
What a good idea I've just had. Help me get this machine into my laboratory, Fido. Stand back, Fido. Let's see if I can copy this box of chockies with this machine. 2 for the price of 1, eh?
Doc! Doc, are you all right? Mother of mercy! Is this the end of Zitbag? Fresh air! Oh, that's better. Oh, Doc, you're safe! What a relief! Sorry, Doc. I could have sworn you quacked. You didn't, did you? Oh, no! You've lost your mind in that explosion, haven't you? You're now doomed to go around forever thinking you're a duck.
As I thought, the trail leads back to Zitbag Towers. Aha! Courtesy of Dr. Zitbag, eh? You thought you'd escape the strong arm of the law, but you won't. I'll see to that. You're arrested for letting a mole run riot in a built-up area.
You can't arrest him.
Watch me.
But he's sick.
You don't have to tell me. Chocolates, huh? Well, trying to bribe a police officer is also an offense. You're headed for the slammer, Zitbag.
Oh, no! He's taking my master away! Now what am I gonna do?
What are you blathering about, Highfather? I'm your master and I'm over here.
But if you're Zitbag, then which Zitbag is Deadbeat just arrested?
Deadbeat just arrested Zitbag?
Apparently he's blaming you for Motorgeist digging everything up.
By the way, did that Zitbag have chocolates in his hand?
Mm-hmm.
Terrific! That is fantastic!
Huh? I don't understand.
You numbskull! That must mean my experiment worked. Now all we've got to do is release the copy, Zitbag.
How are you going to do that exactly?
With the sort of quick grow, nice flower seeds Motorgeist is so partial to. And Motorgeist himself, of course. Right, Poltergeist. You can have an endless supply of quick grow, nice flower seeds if you promise not to dig any more holes, huh? Is that okay? Oh, by the way, see that other Zitbag in the distance? I think the nice police officer with him has some quick grow flower seeds in his pocket. Sorry, my pretty, my mistake. Deadbeat didn't have any seeds after all.
Hey, Zitbag, what about me? I'm stuck in a hole.
Best place for you too. Try to arrest me, eh? Well, bury your own way out. I'm sorry, Deadbeat, but I can't stand around here all day. I've got exorcisters to impress. And how would you like to help me romance two delightful damsels? Come along, then. But best let me do the talking.
Oh, Sinister, do you think we were too hard on poor Sydney? Not at all. I don't think we'll see him round here for some time.
Sinister Bimbella! How enchanting to see you two temptresses again.
Have you come to a decision, Sydney?
Indeed, I have.
Well, is it me or Bimbella?
Both of you!
Both of us?
Yes. You see, I'm going to romance you, Bimbella. While Dr. Sidney Zitbag here also romances you, Sinister.
Hang on. Did this Zitbag just quack?
He's somewhat tongue-tied with your beauty. But we've both got chockies for you.
Oh, Sydney. Yes. Oh, Sydney. You're so romantic.
And you, Dr. Sidney Hieronymus Algernon Zitbag, and you, Dr. Sidney Hieronymus Algernon Zitbag, take these exorcisters to be your lawful wedded wives.
I do. He said he does too, as well. Overcome with emotion, you see.
Well, if no one has any objection, I now pronounce you...
Hold it right there! I object!
Mommy!
I object because these are not who they say they are. Well, one of them isn't anyway.
I'm sorry, I don't quite follow you.
I only had one son, not twins. Whoa! Which one of these is my little Siddykins?
Well, we both are, in a way. Except I'm the original, and for some bizarre Transylvanian reason, he just quacks all the time.
You shut up! So, you're my real son. My real son, who thinks so little of his loving mommy that he doesn't even bother to tell her when he's getting married?
No, that is,
I'll give you no, my lad.
Stop! Stop! Give us that rolling pin.
Oh, how romantic. After all I've done for you, you still want to stop Mummy beating the living nightlights out of me.
No, no, we want to do it ourselves. Take that and that.
Oh, Officer Deadbeat, what are you doing down here?
Arresting you, actually. Follow me down this tunnel. The jail cell is this way.
All of a sudden, I have this strange, overpowering urge to fly south for the winter. I'll feed your flying fishes with my cordon bleu dishes. I'll fix your Hobart go-karts, make the most of your ghost. I've got a Loch Ness squirrel. I've got alien boarding kennels. I'll educate your dino. I have spare parts for your rhino.